Hi. I don't think I have to introduce myself. You know who I am. What I want to talk about is really Rudy, my co-host on The Real Generation Gap. And Rudy has his own show on YouTube called Drinks and a Movie. And it's a very different kind of show. First of all, he's an expert on spirits as well as movies. And the two of those things are combined. And how many times did we do that, right? Take your girlfriend out for drinks and a movie. So that's the premise of this show. I really like the show. And the reason that I'm talking about it is because he did something very different and unique. And that is, we live in an algorithm world now, right? We have artificial intelligence and all that kind of stuff. So Rudy's a lot younger than I am, and he had seen most of the Bond films, but not all of them. So he dedicated himself for over a month to try to watch one almost every day. There were 25 films, and he watched them in order, so he would really get the flow of evolution of the whole thing. But the unique thing that he did was he went on some kind of app, at some program somewhere, and he talked about the movie and what he liked and what he didn't like and that kind of thing. His own evolution took place. So he saw the first movie, and then he compared the second one to the first one, and then the third one to the first two. And, so he really got an in-depth study into all this thing. And you know how thorough he is with the actors and the producers and the lighting guys and the editors and all that kind of stuff. I mean, he's on top of all that in a heavy way. So as it evolved, he watched all that take place. And at the end, he said to the algorithm, okay, what is my order of the worst one to the best one? And the 25 movies, it said, well, this is the one you like the least, and this is the one you like the most, and everything in between. So on Drinks in a Movie, I'll put the link below. On Drinks in a Movie, it's very quick. It's not like 25 movies and it's 25 hours. It's like each review is like 30, 40 seconds, whatever. Here's 25. This is what I like. This is what I didn't like. Here's 24. Here's 23. And you go through it, and it's an amazing study. Then, on top of all of that, he had the foresight at that time to do the same thing with the theme songs. So he's got an episode on Drinks of the Movie, my favorite to least favorite Bond films, and then he's got another episode that my least favorite to favorite theme songs. And Rudy is an accomplished musician. He's played, he knows what he's talking about when it comes to music. So it was interesting to hear that. And of course, he and I disagreed, when I watched it, it was like, nah, that song's not as good. This one's better. And you'll do the same thing. If nothing else, this is one you really want to put your comments in. Like, everybody's got a favorite Bond theme. Everybody's got a favorite Bond movie. And it'll be interesting for you to see his, how he rated these and how the algorithms stacked it up in the end for both the movies themselves and the theme songs. So go to Drinks in a Movie, see Rudy, see his YouTube channel, and I think you'll really appreciate it. I think you'll really enjoy it. I've watched many of the episodes. Not only do you get the movie review, but you also get the review of some classic bourbons. I saw one that he had a tequila. Sometimes he has the people who make the drinks or whatever, or somebody who's an expert at it, or a marketing person or something like that. So you get all that too, and it's really a great show. That's all I have to say about it. Thanks for listening to me. I just wanted to do this quick blurb because when I saw the James Bond thing, I was really impressed. And I think you will be too. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching The Real Generation Gap. And now go watch Drinks in a Movie. We'll see you later.